Typhoon Haiyan ripped through the Philippines and continues west. We go now to our hurricane expert with the latest.
These are satellite estimates, but we could tell by looking at the satellite that this was a storm unlike very few that we have seen in history. And let's take a look at the latest on this storm. It's now a 145-mile-per-hour storm. That makes it the equivalent of a Category 4 hurricane. So it's still a very intense storm, and it will begin to encounter land, we think, by late tomorrow, and then will continue to slowly move up and into northern parts of Vietnam. It's also going to be encountering some colder water and increased upper level wind, and that should weaken the system rather dramatically as it comes on shore. But it could very well be the equivalent of a Category 3 hurricane as it moves towards Vietnam. And let's take a look at some of the areas where this storm will be headed. And this is a look at the model forecast. So the storm coming in by late tomorrow, affecting southern parts of Hainan, that's part of China, and then also affecting Da Nang here in Vietnam. Very strong winds near the core of the system once again. But then watch what happens as we move into Sunday morning. Here the storm is going to be in central parts of Vietnam, at least the core, but we'll watch the wind and waves and high water being driven onshore in the Red River Delta, which is right in here around Hanoi. Now there's a lot of low-lying ground there. It's a huge area. It's about the size of Connecticut. 19 million people live there, and there's a lot of rice farming that occurs in this low-lying territory, so it's very, very susceptible to storm surge flooding.
For continuing coverage of Haiyan, stay with us on the Weather Channel and on weather.com. I'm Matt Sampson.